So thank you. Oh, y'all really want Coach to play? I keep trying to stay away. I keep trying, but y'all keep pulling me in. Okay, so let me tell you something. I don't hold punches in fantasy. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Oh, I don't hold punches, and I don't trade. Who won fantasy last year? Who didn't trade? Was that Ty? I believe that was Ty. Ty took a lot of coaches' advice. Ty took a lot of coaches' advice in a 14 or 12 man league. I think we got a lot of dudes in that league. Ty won. And he listened to Coach each and every week. Damn how. I do have a sleeper for everybody this year. Before we can also continue with and Coach likes to go on rants. Y'all know that. But Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is on my radar this year for the Browns. I like his schedule, is what I'm saying. And I think he has a lot of 90-plus yard games coming based on the schedule that the Browns have. That's what I'm saying. So keep Nick Chubb on your radar. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with what you all came to see, and that is some fantasy stuff. All right, so let's start with quarterbacks, shall we? Most important position. So in PPR, in standard league, and in half point, it doesn't matter. The quarterback does the same thing in each of those leagues. So there's nothing needs to change. So what they have is we have Josh Allen at number one. If you thought it was going to be Patrick Mahomes, you are a foolish lie. I don't know why. He's been number one for a while at quarterback, but that's, things change. With Josh Allen, I've always called him the god of fantasy football because he drops 30-plus points a game every freaking week. They lose because he turned the ball over too. Real football is different from fantasy football. Let's remember that. Real football, he's definitely overpaid. Didn't deserve none of that money. How do you get paid for losing to Patrick Mahomes in a playoff game? That makes no sense. Fantasy football, I will tell you to draft him as quickly as possible every single year, including this one. He should be the first quarterback off the board, and that should be as early as the second round. If you're in a deep league, super flex, double quarterback league, he may be going first. That stuff like that is where he can go first. Two quarterback leagues will most likely, that's where they draft quarterbacks first in those leagues. So Josh Allen is the number one quarterback, and yes, he should be drafted first as a quarterback. Second quarterback that should be drafted in fantasy football this year is Jalen Hurts. He has a dual threat. He has a wonderful, wonderful offense. I believe the tush push is still available. I don't think they banned it. They're going to probably blow a lot of whistles, though, since they didn't ban it. The referee is going to have fun with this one. So be weary of the penalties that the Philadelphia Eagles may incur due to the tush push. So what that means is, guess who else is on my radar this year, fellas? Ladies and gentlemen, I should say, because yes, we have a lot of women that play fantasy football. Absolutely. He's definitely on my radar. I think they're going to use him in a more viable rushing atmosphere. I mean, they have him. They have other rushing here. They have a great offensive line. Yes, Jalen Hurts is going to get his. But you know what I think they're going to do? Because we know you can't stop Jalen Hurts, they're going to have packages down there in the red zone, and it's going to get real ugly. Here's what I mean. I think Saquon Barkley could average. Don't bank on the yards with Saquon because, again, they have a good offense. They throw the ball down there in Philly. Remember that, okay? So what I'm telling you with Saquon, if you can snake him in the third round, that's where he'll be really valuable because I don't think his yards are going to be there every week. But one thing I do know he's going to grant, he's going to get 2 touchdowns a game just about. Yep. Because he is going to shred the red zone apart. I promise you guys that. It'll be like a 1.5 average touchdown type of thing. I just don't think, again, I don't think the yards will necessarily be there every week, but I can promise you the touchdowns will. So him in the third round, if you can, he won't go in the fourth. I don't think so. He still might go in the second. So you'll be lucky to get him in the third round, to be honest with you. But if you can snap him in the third round, that's where the best value for him will be because why? You'll have 2 other picks higher than him, and that's your starters right there. To be honest with you, Saquon can ride the flex, and that's even better. So little tip. Because I'm thinking of drafting. If it looks good enough this year, think about going to my 3 running back set draft year. I'm not afraid to tell y'all what I do. You still got to stop me. If I tell you I'm gonna draft 3 running backs in a row, you do know you either have to take the one you think I'm gonna get and leave another one that I can still take. Don't do that. Don't do that. I can draft 4 teams at one time in my head. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I have everybody I want. Okay, everybody. Even if you take somebody I love. I love football, so that means there's somebody else that's about to break my heart. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Joe Mixon in Houston. Mm, mm, mm. They're gonna feed the mess out of him. They really are. That's why I'm not high on CJ Stroud, which is why we're gonna get back to these quarterbacks. But when we get to him, I'll say so. Patrick Mahomes is number 3. Yes, that's where he belongs. Maybe even 4, because I believe Lamar had a better season and will have uh, a better season and not in stats, but just more in Patrick dealt with. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that. Patrick carried that entire team by himself. His receiver just. Can we do it again? Can we go back to what we did last year? That's a football. They thought I was gonna catch that. Hell no. I'm not. I'm a wide receiver, people. What do you think I do out here on this football field? I'm supposed to run around in a circle. Because he wasn't catching nothing. So no. Let's take that. We're gonna leave Patrick at number 3. Because I think his receiving core should be a little bit better this year. And his touchdowns will definitely go up. Actually, you know what? With that kind of confidence, this is what we're gonna do actually. Jalen, I'm sorry, buddy. You literally you didn't even have more yards than Patrick Mahomes. You didn't even have more touchdowns than Patrick Mahomes. You had 15 rushing touchdowns. Not enough for me. Nope. So Jalen Hurts is actually going to move down to number. We're going to move you down to number. I ain't gonna hate me. I'm moving him down to number 4. I'm moving Jalen Hurts to number 4. I'm moving Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, let's make another column. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, here it is. Let's do it this way. Yes, sir. Perfect. All right. So, spread you out a little bit. So, we're going to make you green because you stayed where you were. So, Josh Allen is number 1. Jalen Hurts, I'm sorry, buddy, you're going to the red because you dropped 2 spots to number 4. Patrick is going green because he went up 1 spot to 2. And Lamar is green because he's going up 1 spot to 3. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so Josh Allen 1, Patrick Mahomes number 2, Lamar Jackson 3, and Jalen Hurts number 4. Perfect. I like it. So those are your first 4 quarterbacks. And I would say those quarterbacks should be gone in a 12 to 16 team league. Those quarterbacks should be gone anywhere between rounds 2 and 4. If they even make it to the 4th round. Yeah, if they even make it to the 4th round. I doubt that they make it to the 4th. With those deeper league in the 10th round, in the 10 team league, they could, but not. I would say in the 12 and up. Nah, I think they will all be gone within the 1st and 3rd round. Let's see. At number 5, we have Anthony Richardson, and that is where we're going to make a big old change because what? They got Anthony Richardson. They are. That's what I hate. ESPN. Okay, so They got this man up here, number 5. They're saying he's the 5th quarterback that should be drafted in fantasy football. I get it. He had a great start of an exciting year. You know, he had 4 rushing touchdowns and only 3 passing touchdowns. You think that's going to improve this year? You think he's going to actually, because of his leg injury, throw more touchdowns than he will have rushing touchdowns? You cannot change a runner from what they are, a running quarterback, or you're a running quarterback. I'm not drafting. If you draft Anthony Richardson as like anywhere at number, like if you think he's a number 5 draft pick, like not draft pick, but in rankings, if you think he's like the number 5th quarterback in fantasy football, that's absolutely absurd. No, what we're going to do is we're going to respect Dak Prescott for the work he has put in and the work I believe he is also going to continue to do. Remember, I told you the scariest team, I believe, and I've never said this about this team. I promise you I've never said this about this team. You can go ask anybody how much I have beat up this team. You got Zeke back, who knows that offense absolutely so well. And that's the best thing about it is they got a back who can run the ball, and they're going to definitely run the ball with Zeke this year. Why? Because they don't owe him nothing, and they're going to beat his body up for what they're going to do it in a good way. But anyway, they got CeeDee Lamb, number 1 wide receiver from last year, and I think he's just going to continue being that guy this year. I don't see a reason for digression in CeeDee Lamb. I just don't. Him and Dak have a wonderful connection. It's just there. When it's there, and it's going to continue to stay there. They have a wonderful tight end, so this offense is going to move. They have a very tough schedule. I mean, it is tough, and I still got them winning 9-10 games out of that schedule. Because if they do somehow walk in the playoffs at this 9-10, buddy, you might see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. If not the Super Bowl, the NFC Championship game. But I'm dead serious. Like if they have a very tough schedule, very tough. And if with this tough schedule, they're still 9 or 10 wins in. With the tough schedule, that's bad. That's not bad. That's scary. Because the only thing that schedule will make Dallas become is a very scary road team in the playoffs. That's not what you want to deal with. Just go ask what them Giants did to my Patriots. I'm just saying twice. Okay? Go look at what defenses do when they come in and they're that dominant. When the offense is a little not weak, but you know when I mean it was Eli. You know what I mean? Not every quarterback is great for these Super Bowls. Sometimes these defenses carry everything. I mean, so it's all you can do. No, Anthony Richardson is not a number 5 quarterback. We're going to move Dak up to number 5, and we're going to move Richardson. I don't even know where we're going to put Richardson. I just know we're going to put Dak at number 5. Number 6, I'm going to say is going to be. They have C.J. Stroud, but that's not going to happen. Joe Burrow got hurt. I said a lot of these numbers and a lot of these placements are off because most of the quarterbacks were out last year from injuries, so they'll all be back. They'll all be playing this year. So it's all going to be a lot different. So I'm moving Joe Burrow up to number 6. I'm not putting him above Dak. Dak looked real good this year, and I think it's going to continue. Joe Burrow's fine at number 6. Number 7, I'm not going to put Kyler Murray or C.J. Stroud. I'm actually going to put Brock Purdy. They have him at number 11. I have no idea why he's down so low. They really think Kyler Murray, C.J. Stroud, Anthony Richardson is going to have a better season. Jordan Love could, but I'm not even going to put Jordan Love against Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's done too much to be 11. No, he'll be number 7. All right, Jordan Love will be number 8. Kyler Murray. No, C.J. Stroud will be number 9. Kyler Murray is number 10. But he dropped. He went from 9 to 10. Let's see. They got Jaden Daniels. Why did they have a rookie above Tua, Jared Goff, Trevor Lawrence? Okay. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad I re-ranked everything. All right. So we're going to move Justin Herbert to number 11. from 17. We're going to move Jared Goff to 12 from 14. Trevor Lawrence can go to 13 from 15. Let's see. Tua can go from 13 to 14. All right. Okay. Nope. Sorry. No. Anthony Richardson is going to be 14. And Tua is going to be 15. There we go. Yeah, we can make Tua 15. Right. Caleb Williams, you're going to drop because Aaron Rodgers is going to be 16 from 20. Matthew Stafford is renegotiating his contract and he's coming to training camp, so we're going to make him 17 from 19. Okay. Deshaun Watson, we're going to make 18 from 21. Oh, yeah. I'm dropping Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. They're not going to be that good. 19 from 18. So, Kirk, you're 18, but I am dropping you down to 19. Sorry. I just think Deshaun and Aaron and Matthew Stafford are going to have better seasons than Kirk Cousins, which that means is these are tier 4 guys, Kirk Cousins, Matthew Stafford, Aaron Rodgers. Well, some of them moving up. But like, for instance, Kirk Cousins, I'm leaving him in tier 4. What that means is you can get Kirk Cousins late. That's your quarterback like rounds 13, 14, you know what I mean? He'll be there basically. Because if he's not there, that means somebody believes Kirk Cousins and Atlanta Falcons about to have a stellar year, right? And they skipped a player to grab Kirk Cousins. You ever see that? Smile. Be very happy that somebody else did that because that gives you so much of another value in that category that you're getting ready to draft him because somebody took that dumb move. No, Kirk Cousins at this look with all the quarterbacks that's up here. We've gone over what 18 players, right? There's only 8. It goes up to 18, 20 team league, but not too many people go up that high. So 12, 14, 16 is your range, right? You only have what 1 to 2 quarterbacks on your team. So with all the other players you got to grab, bro, Kirk Cousins gonna be sitting there at the bottom, right? At the bottom when his offense is Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Darren Mooney. He got a 4th option now. So I got Atlanta winning 11 games if it all looks that good with Kirk Cousins. It's all got to come together now. So if that's possible, that gives Kirk Cousins almost 22 points a game based on that. It's a good quarterback to have with a 13, 14 pick. Okay. Because if not, you still got Baker Mayfield. You still got Geno Smith. You still got Russell Wilson over there in Pittsburgh. So there's so many other quarterbacks on the low end that you can grab without wasting too much of a high pick for a high caliber quarterback. You want a high caliber quarterback, I'm telling you now, you're going to have to pay for that. You coughing up a really high pick for a great quarterback. It's just the way fantasy football works. If you can find a way to balance your team and grab somebody low and play the waiver wire game, it's about wins in fantasy football is what it's about. Remember that. All right, so we got number 20 is going to be Baker Mayfield. I like him at 20. Number 21, it's going to be ain't going to be Jaden Daniels or Caleb Williams. Derek Carr, no. Ooh, this is going down from 20. It gets a little tough because they all suck. It's Geno Smith, Will Levis, Daniel Jones, Derek Carr, Bryce Young, Russell Wilson, Drake May, J.J. McCartney, Bo Nix, Justin Fields, Gardner Minshew, Sam Darnold, Aiden O'Connell, Michael Penix, Jacoby Brissett. He went back to New England, really, dude. Sam Howell, Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, Jared Stidham. Wow, these quarterbacks are trash. Okay, so Geno Smith, you're not 21. I just don't see that. It's Derek Carr at this point. It's Derek Carr. 22, it's going to be Russell Wilson. 23, it's going to be Geno Smith. 24, Will Levis. 25, Daniel Jones. Nope, Bryce Young. 26 will be Daniel Jones. 27 will be Jaden Daniels. 28, Caleb Williams. 29 will be Drake May. 30, Bo Nix. No, JJ McCartney. 31, Bo Nix. And then everybody else stayed the same. 32 is Justin Fields. 33 is Gardner Minshew. You shouldn't be touching not now one of them quarterbacks by the time you get done. They should just be at the waiver wire like, oh, I hope I never have to touch one of you guys. That's the only thing them boys should be there for. All right, so we have gone over 31 quarterbacks this year for this year's league. So let's go back over the rankings one more time. Number 1, Josh Allen. Number 2, Patrick Mahomes. Number 3, Lamar Jackson. Number 4, Jalen Hurts. Number 5, Dak Prescott. Number 6, Joe Burrow. Number 7, Brock Purdy. Number 8, Jordan Love. Number 9, CJ Stroud. Number 10, Kyler Murray. Number 11, Justin Herbert. Number 12, Jared Goff. Number 13, Trevor Lawrence. Number 14 is Anthony Richardson. Number 15, Tua Tagovailoa. Number 16, Aaron Rodgers. Number 17, Matthew Stafford. Number 18, Deshaun Watson. Number 19, Kirk Cousins. Number 20, Baker Mayfield. Number 21, Derek Carr. Number 22, Russell Wilson. Number 23, Geno Smith. 24, Will Levis. 25, Bryce Young. 26, Daniel Jones. 27, Jaden Daniels. 28, Caleb Williams. 29 is Drake May. 30, JJ McCartney. 31, Bo Nix. Oh, 32, Aiden O'Connell. Forgot about him. All right, so those are all 32 quarterbacks that should be starting this year and where they should be ranked or where they should be in your draft queue in order, basically. This is the order you should have them based on who's going to do outstanding and who's going to play like boo-boo. You could hit gold in tier group 2 or 3, but again, those are rounds 4 or 5 maybe. And I don't know if Brock Purdy could be there. That's where you're gonna have to take him. Like you can maybe let somebody fall to 6, but that's gonna be pretty risky, and you'll be very, very lucky if that's able to happen. Most likely not in a 14 or 16 team league. You're not getting that lucky. Those are sniper leagues. I'm sorry. Those are your most experienced players. They are deadly. They will stay. They take what's there because they know what they know what they're doing. I'm telling you. So just know if these are the rounds you're gonna have to take these players in. Rounds 1 through 4 is players 1 through 4 is tier group 1, so that's rounds 1 through 3. Tier group 2, 3 through 6. Tier 3, 4 through 7. Tier 4, 6 through 10. Tier 5, 10 and out. Tier 5 and 6 and 7 are 10 and out. All right, so let's move over to here. All right, cool. Let's move over to wide receivers. No, running backs.